Right, everyone. So I'm sharing my screen. You all to start with a new chapter that is Introduction to Trigonometry. Right, बच्चे? Now, trigonometry समझने के लिए हमें ये समझना है that trigonometry is actually related to the relationship between the angles of a triangle and the sides of the triangle. So किसी भी triangle के angle से जब आप sides का relation या sides को find out कर सको, then comes into play this branch of mathematics, trigonometry, right? So in this, we will be discussing a few things before we actually start with the chapter. That suppose the student of a school are visiting Qutub Minar. Now, if a student is looking at the top of Minar, a right triangle can be imagined. So if the child or the student is observing the top of Qutub Minar, you can imagine a triangle being formed, right? Like this from your eyes, right? Can the student find out the height of the Minar without actually measuring it? How can the student do it? Because of course the Qutub Minar is standing perpendicular to the ground. So with the relationship of his distance from the Minar and the angle at which he's observing the Minar, he can find out the height of the Minar without finding it with the help of trigonometry. How to do that? Let us find out. Right. So first of all, understand from where did this word come? The word trigonometry is derived from the Greek word tri, meaning three. Gun means side. And trin means measuring. So trigonometry means this is three sides measuring. Understood or not? What is the meaning of word trigonometry? So you are measuring three sides with the help of angles comes in the trigonometry. It is the study of relationship between sides and angles of a triangle. Understood, बच्चे? Clear? When was it recorded earliest? Egypt and Babylon. बस इससे ज्यादा डेप्थ की जरूरत नहीं है. Now we need to understand trigonometric ratios of angles to find out sides. Okay, so to begin with, I will start this session with a question. Tell me, बच्चे, if I've got three sides in a triangle, we used to call this hypotenuse, this as base, and this as perpendicular when we were kids, right? Seventh class में Pythagoras theorem we all have learned. So we used to call this side as perpendicular. Perpendicular. And this we used to call as base. And the one opposite to the right angle is called as hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the triangle. This is the longest in a right angle triangle, right? So if I give you these three sides, this is base, this is perpendicular, and this is hypotenuse. In how many ways you can arrange them? I think I've discussed this question with you earlier also when we were doing it for physics. है ना? So in how
Yes, ma'am.
many ways we can arrange that? In how many ways we can find their ratios? How many
Six.
ratios? 6 ways, right? 6 ways.
6.
So that is like once I'm taking P by H, right? Then I'm taking B by H. Then I'm taking P by B. And then taking reverse of all these three. H by P, H by B, and B by B. These are the 6 ways with which you can find the ratios of two sides at a time. Right? Clear? Now these ratios are given a name. So this one, P by H, is known as sine. Sine, S-I-N-E, sine. The ratio of perpendicular with the hypotenuse is known as sine. The ratio of base by hypotenuse is known as cosine. Grisha, are you in shock or frozen? Or you lost somewhere else?
नहीं मैम, I'm understanding only.
And this is tangent. Sine, cosine, and tangent. Right, everyone? The reciprocal of sine. This is reverse of it, no? P by hn, h by p. What is this called as? Cosecant. What is reverse of p by h called? See this b by h reversed is h by p. This is secant. What is reverse of cotangent tangent called? Cotangent. Right or not, beta? And these are very long names, so we will write them in short as sin sine. Cosine ko we will only write cos. Tangent ko we'll only write tan. Cosecant ko we'll only write cosec. Secant ko we'll only write sec. Cotangent ko we'll write cot. Right or not? So if I write it once again here, I will say that sine from an angle here. Let me call this unknown angle to be theta. So sine theta would be equals to P by H. Right? Cos theta will be equals to P by H. Tan theta will be equals to P by B. Cosec theta will be equals to H by P. Sec theta will be equals to H by B. And cotangent cot theta will be equals to P by P. Again, they're very tough to learn, right or not? So how to learn them? There are two mnemonics. One is the typical Hindi one that we have learned since ages. Like we in our times have learned and we are passing that on to the batches every year. One is the very common Hindi one. And the other is the foreign curriculum one, which these foreign students they study, which I find somehow better because that reduces the chance of a mistake when the theta is up there, right? Because when you see from this theta, this side is not the perpendicular beta. No, actually, from the angle you observe, the side opposite to that angle is always the perpendicular, and the side adjacent to it is always the base. So if you observe it from this angle, then there is a chance of mistake in Indian mnemonic. That is why we will be understanding both. If your school teacher is following the Hindi one, that is so. I will explain you that, but we will stick to the foreign curriculum one for understanding. Okay. So Indian one is Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole Sona Chandi Tole. Right? लिखो इसे जल्दी से पंडित बद्री प्रसाद हर हर बोले सोना चांदी तोले. It's like P by H for sine, B by H for cos, and P by B for tan, and reverse of it for uh, cosec, sec, and cot. जल्दी से नोट करो इसे फटाफट से. Written बच्चे? Let us learn about the one that is there in the फॉरेन करिकुलम. क्योंकि यहाँ पर अगर आपने एंगल द टॉप एंगल लिया ना, एक्यूट एंगल्स ही लेते हैं हम यहाँ पर थीटा, क्योंकि राइट एंगल के रिस्पेक्ट में रेशियोज नहीं बात कर रहे हैं. ये जो दोनों एक्यूट एंगल्स होते हैं राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल के, इन्हीं के साथ रेशियोज होती हैं साइड्स की. तो अगर ये टॉप वाला एक्यूट एंगल आपने लिया तो परपेंडिकुलर वुड बी अ डिफरेंट थिंग देन, जहां पर मिस्टेक होने के चांसेस होते हैं. इसीलिए व्हाट वी विल डू इज वी विल we'll learn the one that is there in the foreign curriculum. What is that? That is so K2. This reduces the chances of mistake. So K2 is sine is opposite by hypotenuse, cos is adjacent by hypotenuse, and tan is opposite by adjacent. If I take this triangle beta, and I'm taking any acute angle, if this acute angle I'm talking about, this is theta. So sine of this theta this time would be sine theta would be opposite by hypotenuse, means this side upon this, right or not? So here perpendicular सोचकर mind ने automatically ये fit कर दिया is not the case, right? That way cos theta is this time cos from this angle, this acute angle will be adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent angle is the angle adjacent to the angle, right? Understanding or not, everyone? Is this clear or not? Netik, are you frozen or in shock? And TOA is tan is opposite by adjacent. So you first take opposite and then you take adjacent. So K TOA. Right, everyone? Clear? Okay. This was the introduction of all 6 trigonometric ratios: sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. And cosecant, secant, and cotangent, they are actually inverses of all this, no? Reciprocals of this. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine, secant is the reciprocal of cosine, and cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. Right, bache? Clear? Okay. Now we are moving to this. I'm skipping for now. Now we are moving to the exercise directly.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Put the heading as exercise 8.1, everyone.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Agambita.
Ma'am, what was TOA standing for?
Tan, opposite by adjacent.
Opposite by. Got it, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So starting with exercise 8.1. In triangle ABC, the diagram is not given to us, so we'll draw that. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, ABC, right angled at B, AB is 24 centimeters. So this is 24 centimeter. BC is 7 centimeter. Determine sine A and cos A. So we need to find this angle A ka sine. So sine A. So I will follow the international mnemonic, that is sa ke tua, right? So means opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is 7. By hypotenuse we don't know, but we can find that out by Pythagoras theorem. So first of all, before going to find out sine A, I will write using Pythagoras theorem. Which we should call as Bodhayan theorem. Why should we call it Pythagoras theorem? This was made by an Indian mathematician Bodhayan 1000 years before even Pythagoras was born. So even Howard University, Oxford, has also recognized to the fact that this was made 1000 years before Pythagoras was born in India. Right? So this is actually Bodhayan theorem for us. So using Bodhayan theorem, 7 square plus 24 square is AC square, which is 49 plus 24 squared is what? What is 24 squared? मुझे आप लोगों को ये भी ट्रिक्स करानी थी अभी. I forgot. करवा दूंगी.
576.
576. So 576 is AC square. So together what is this then? 49 and 576 is
625.
625, which is 25 square. 25 square is AC square. That means AC is 25. Right, bache? Both the units are in centimeter. AC is also in centimeters now. So this is 25 centimeter. Right, everyone or not? Now, solving ahead. Now we will find sine A. So sine A is opposite by hypotenuse. So we will take 7 by 25 is the value for sine A. No need to change it into decimals. This is your final answer. Right? How to find cos A now? Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. Right? So that is adjacent is 24 by 25. This is the answer to cos A. Got it or not, beta? Is this question tough? Nahi na? Okay. Solving the next part, sine C. So I have reversed my angle here. This is angle C now. But the fact remains the same. Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. K है ना? So K to A. K means adjacent by hypotenuse. So for this angle C, adjacent is this time 7. Right? And hypotenuse is always the same, 25. So sine C is 7 by 25. Right? Oh, sine. I wrote sine and K I am taking. Wait. My bad. Sine, if I am taking sine, that is opposite by hypotenuse, beta. And that is this one. So 24 by 25. Sine C. Okay. Next is cos C. So cos is K. So adjacent by hypotenuse, which means adjacent 7 by hypotenuse. So 7 by 25. Got it or not, everyone? Is this easy? Clear, everyone, or not? Need the writing time or should I move ahead? Okay, going to question number 2 now. In figure 8.13, find tan P minus cot R. So tan P minus cot R we need to find out. That means for this we need to find out what is tan P first and what is cot R. And as I told you, tan के लिए you know is TOA. That means opposite by adjacent P by B, right? So यहाँ पे you don't know the base from this P's point of view, no? That means for first using Pythagoras theorem, we need to solve this. आपको ना ये बहुत easy हो जाएगा if you have learned all those famous Pythagorean triplets, which is 5, 12, 13, but you will solve it for your weightage. So I will write it here 12 square using Pythagoras theorem again. 12 square plus this is QR square is equals to PR square, which is 144 plus QR square is equals to 13 square, which is 169. So QR square is 169 minus 144, which is 25, which is 5 square. So QR is 5, right? So this is 5 centimeter. Right or not? Now we need to find out tan P. Tan is TOA. Tan P will be equals to opposite by adjacent, which will be from this point of view, opposite is 5, adjacent is 12. tan P. Next, now cot R. For cot R, cot is reverse of tan. So I can simply reciprocate 5 by 12. But the problem is they're asking you for R. So if it is opposite by adjacent, for cot I will write adjacent by opposite, right? Clear or not? Now solving it ahead. From this point of view, adjacent is 5 and opposite is 12. Right or not, bache? Cot R is 5 by 12 again. So now they have asked you to subtract both. So tan P minus cot R is 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, which is 0. That's the answer. Understood everyone or not? Is this easy? Advika, are you getting it, beta?
Yes.
आगे चलें बच्चे. This is this question number 3 now. The value of sine A is given to us 3 by 4. We need to find out cos A and tan A. If sine A is given to us 3 by 4, sorry. We know sine A is actually written by so K 2R. So opposite by hypotenuse. That means if I draw a triangle and I write A here, this is B and this is C. So sine A gives 3 by 4 means opposite and hypotenuse side ka ratio is given to us. That means opposite I can take as 3x and hypotenuse I can take as 4x. Right or not? Clear or not, everyone? Because sine A is actually opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is here BC. By hypotenuse is AC. So the ratio of BC by AC is given to you 3 by 4. That means we can assume BC to be 3x and AC to be 4x. Right or not, everyone? You have to write this very clearly. Now using Pythagoras theorem, we will write BC square plus AB square is equals to the hypotenuse always AC square. So that is 3x square of both 3 and x plus AB square is 4x whole square. So that is 9x square plus AB square is equals to 16x square. So AB square is 16x square minus 9x square is 7x square. So that means AB will be under root 7x. Right or not? Clear or not, bache? This is under root 7x. So color से लिख ले, this we have found out now. ठीक है बच्चे? अभी चले आगे. Now they want you to calculate cos A. Cos A from this point of view, adjacent by hypotenuse. That means from here, root 7 by 4. X भी हैं दोनों के, but we can cancel both. So root 7 by 4. Got it or not? For tan A is opposite by adjacent, which is opposite 3x by root 7x. X got cancelled. Understood or not, bache? Is it clear everyone or not? सिंपल लग रहा है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं लग रही। चलें नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन खत्म करें। In the next question, they're saying given 15 cot A is 8. Can I write from here that cot A is 8 by 15? 15 I have transposed this to the other side. है ना बच्चे, clear or not? Clear now? So cot A is 8 by 15 and this 8 by 15 when I am writing, can I say that this is actually reverse of tan, opposite by adjacent? So this is actually adjacent by opposite side in a triangle. A I am writing here. This is B and C in this triangle. Cot A is 8 by 15. I am considering it from this angle. This is adjacent by opposite. So this means this is 8x and opposite is this one. So this is 15x. Got it or not, bache? So using Pythagoras theorem, we can find out hypotenuse, right? Because sine is also dividing by hypotenuse, hai na? So we need that hypotenuse there. So using Pythagoras theorem, 8x whole square plus 15x whole square is equals to AC square, which is 64x square plus 225x square is AC square. What is this? 289x square is AC square. This is 17 square, no? So yes, this means this is 17x whole square is AC square. Square gone, AC is 17x. Right or not, bache? Now, they're asking you to find out sine A. From sine A, they're asking you opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is 15x by hypotenuse is 17x. That means the answer is 15 by 17. Got it or not, everyone? And sec A is reverse of cos. Sec is inverse of cos. So that means cos is so k adjacent by hypotenuse. So here I can write hypotenuse by adjacent. Understood or not? That means this is 17x by 15x. Clear or not, bache? Adjacent, no? So 8x. So 17 by 8. Clear or not, everyone? कोई प्रॉब्लम यहाँ तक किसी को?
No, ma'am.
समझ में आ रहा है सबको? आर्यत्य को छोड़कर बाकी सब बच्चे पहली बार ट्रिको कर रहे हैं ना?
Yes.
और समझ में आ रहा है, राइट? नैतिक कर ली मम्मा के साथ ट्रिको? स्टार्ट किया अभी? नहीं की? पर समझ में आ रहा है यहाँ पर? ठीक है, ओके।
यस मैम।
चलिए अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में करें डिस्कस। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। अब मैं स्लोली करूंगी, देखते हैं आप लोग भी कर पाते हो कि नहीं कर पाते हो। मैं ऐसा करती हूँ, पहले 2-3 मिनट्स आपको दे रही हूँ टू रन अहेड ऑफ मी। कोशिश करो। सेक के गिवन है। सेक क्या होता है? कॉस का रिवर्स। सो के टू के मींस एडजेसेंट बाय हाइपोटेन्यूज। रिवर्स करो, हाइपोटेन्यूज बाय एडजेसेंट का रेशियो आपको गिवन है। आ रही है बच्चे बात समझ में कि नहीं आ रही? थीटा यहाँ पर इस थीटा की बात हो रही है। बेस में लेती हूँ मैं जनरली, आप चाहो इसे कहीं भी ले सकते हो। करो, कोशिश करो। पॉज रिकॉर्ड कर रही हूँ, 2 मिनट के लिए चलो मुझसे आगे, फिर
Ma'am,
मैं
do we
फॉलो
have to
करूँ।
use the formula sine square and cos square?
कम अगेन बच्चे, आई डेंट गेट।
Ma'am, this can we use the formula here? The sine square plus cos square is equal to 1.
नहीं बेटू, वो तो आइडेंटिटीज हैं। आपने कहाँ किया है ट्रिको पहले?
Ma'am, my Nanu was just telling एक दो formulas.
बेटू लेकिन अभी तो वो मैंने इंट्रोड्यूस भी नहीं किए। साइन स्क्वायर प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इज 1, वो तो आइडेंटिटीज है। जैसे आप लोगों ने एल्जेब्रिक आइडेंटिटीज की थी,
Yes,
वैसे ही ये ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज है। तो
yes.
ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज जो हैं अभी मैंने आपको इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं की हैं, वो
Okay.
करेंगे बच्चे नेक्स्ट एक्सरसाइज में।
Yes.
ठीक है, अभी दिस इज समथिंग एल्स। अभी तो ये आप कोर एब्सॉर्ब कर रहे हो अभी तो ट्रिको का, अभी तो कॉन्सेप्ट समझ रहे हो।
Okay.
पॉज करो। 5 12 13 का फेमस ट्रिपलेट होता है, ये तो सॉल्व होकर 5x ही आ गया होगा सबका पाइथागोरस थ्योरम में, है ना? आ रहा है अभिनव बेटा? अगम कैमरा क्यों ऑफ है? अभिनव आ रहा है समझ में? ओके, चलो करें डिस्कस। ऑल अदर ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज हमें डिस्कस करनी है। आई विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम साइन थीटा। कराऊं या कर पा रहे हो सब लोग? बताओ जल्दी से, बताओ, बोल के बताओ। कराऊं? नहीं? अच्छा ठीक है, मैं पॉज रिकॉर्ड करती हूँ फिर। हो गया सबका? देखो जी।
Yes.
अच्छा, अभी देखो, सबसे पहले साइन इज ऑपोजिट बाय हाइपोटेन्यूज, सो वो 5/13x हुआ, कट होकर 5/13, राइट? डिड यू ऑल गेट इट राइट? टेल मी। आ गया ना सबको समझ में? ओके। मैंने कॉस के लिए कैलकुलेट नहीं किया क्योंकि आई नो कॉस इज रिवर्स ऑफ सेक। इफ दैट वाज 13/12, I directly put it as 12/13. Did you people do the same or you solved it? के से मोस्टली आप लोगों ने के सॉल्व किया होगा, है ना? पर करने की जरूरत नहीं है, अगर 1 sec is given, उसका ही रेसिप्रोकल इज cos. If that is 13/12, this is directly 12/13. This ways you can save your time. Tan के लिए it is opposite by adjacent हुआ, tan के लिए opposite by adjacent, so that is 5x/12x giving 5/12. I know cot is reverse of tan, so I didn't solve that, I simply reciprocated that. So this is 12/5. Similarly, cosec is reverse of sine, 5/13. Huh? This is 13/5. Right, everyone? Clear or not? Did you people all get the same answer? चले आगे, सबको समझ में आया? How to save in a few seconds? Tejas, did you get it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we are starting with question number 6. If A and B are acute angles such that cos A is equals to cos B. So there is a right angle triangle. A and B are acute angles, means C is the right angle here. Right? They have told you, know, A and B are acute angles, means A and B are at these two vertices and C is the right angle. They are saying such that cos A and cos B, they are equal. We need to show them that angle A and angle B are also equal. How do we do that? If they are saying cos A is equals to cos B, So I will write for cos A, which is equals to cos B. I will write cos A is SOC K. That means adjacent by hypotenuse, right? I will, for both, I will write cos is adjacent by hypotenuse here or at a corner. Now using this cos A from this angle, what is adjacent to it? AC. By hypotenuse is AB. Right, bache? AC by AB. Cos B from this angle, adjacent is BC. And hypotenuse remains the same as AB. So when this kind of a ratio is given to you, can I say AC by AB equals to BC by AB? That means AB and AB can get cut. Why? What is the mathematical operation here? Either you can think that this is being transposed, multiplied here and got cut. This way is also you could think of. Or you could think of it as multiplying AB on both sides. So when you multiply AB on both sides, then also these both get cut. Right or not? So anyways you can think, but AB and AB they can get cut and simplified, right? So that means AC I know is BC is equals to BC now. This means this side is equals to this side. What can I say about this triangle now? This is an isosceles right angle triangle. So isosceles right angle triangle, because these two sides are equal, that means these two base angles are equal. Isosceles triangle may, if these are the two equal sides, these two are called as base angles. And this is either called the top angle or the apex angle, right? And these two are called as base angles, the ones that are equal in an isosceles triangle. So that means these two are base angles and they are equal. Thus, we can say angle A is equals to angle B. Hence, proof. This is what we needed to prove here. Got it or not, beta? Was this question simple? Clear now, everyone? Need writing time? Quickly write it.
Yes, sir.
चले बच्चे आगे. चले बेटा जी. Now we are starting up with question number 7. See, it is the similar question like you did earlier. Cot ka ratio is given to you. Cot you know is reverse of tan, which is opposite by adjacent. So that means this is adjacent by opposite given to you. Right? So if you are taking this to be theta, then adjacent here, adjacent is this one. So this is 7x and this is opposite, this is 8x. Right? This ratio is given to you. You can find this out. And then find out sine and cos ka values and put it into this formula. But before putting it into this formula, we can make it one step easier. How? If I say the
Ma'am, A
numerator,
plus B, A minus B.
absolutely. This is 1 plus sine theta and 1 minus sine theta, which means 1 square minus sine square theta I can use here. A square minus B square. Similarly, in the denominator, it is 1 plus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta. That means 1 square minus cos square theta. So that means I can write the final expression here as 1 minus sine square theta upon 1 minus cos square theta. So whatever values you get for sine theta and cos theta from here, you square them and subtract from 1. Okay or not? To find out the value for this. To find out the value of cot square, you have got the value of cot. Directly square this value. You will get the answer. Simple, no? If cot theta is 7 by 8, cot square theta will be 7 square by 8 square. which is 49/64. Understood or not, बच्चे? You will find out an amazing fact when you solve both, but that I am not going to tell you. Okay. So once you're done with both the parts, try analyzing if there's anything relative you can see in both. Okay. So question number 7, you're doing it on your own. Question number 8, you're doing it on your own. Cot A is equals to 4/3 given to you. Right? So find using Pythagoras theorem the third side in the term of x. From that, write the value of tan. See, tan we already know. If we know cot, reverse of it is tan. So it is 3/4 directly. Put the values in here. Put the values in here for sine A and cos A and check if they are equal or not. Would you be able to do this or not? Try करना. Question number 10 I'll start with, but question number 7, 8, 9, if there will be doubts, I'll take. But they are on the same lines. Tan A given to you. So from here you can find out the third side using Pythagoras theorem and then find out sine A, cos C, cos A, sine C and put them in the expression to solve. Okay? Clear? Question number 10 say I'll start. So you have to try it up till question 9. Okay, everyone? Clear? We can wind up for today now. That's it for today's session. But do remember to learn the mnemonics and solving these questions on your own. Otherwise, आगे बढ़ने में मुश्किल आती रहेगी अगर ये चीजें याद नहीं हुई तो. ठीक है? चलो.